Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. I'm not sure what time it is there where you are right now and what time you're watching, but welcome. Again, this is DJ Karen from Philippine Science High School Batch 1996 for a very, very special Galing Pisay Vidcast welcome. I missed all of you. I hope you missed us too. But like I said, we wanted to have this opportunity to have another vidcast to feature the Paskorus. Okay, so this is essentially a Christmas special in a sense. And why Paskorus? So we had Paskorus last year, and it was a way for us to bring together alumni again from different campuses and batches and celebrate Christmas and spread joy in our own little way. And we look forward to do that again this year. Okay, in this time of pandemic, again, virtually is one way for us to get together. Okay, this Paskorus did not only bring together alumni, but it was also a way for us to contribute to different foundations, including the PSHS Foundation. Thank you to everyone who tuned in last Sunday. Apologies again that we were not able to show this vidcast. It was supposed to be November 21st, but again, hopefully you will still get the chance to watch this because you're supposed to be watching it right now and enjoy this special vidcast. Sincere apologies again. We had to cancel the live show due to unforeseen technical issues, but again, happy that the vidcast is now live and for you to enjoy and see. So, what do we expect or what will we expect from this episode? We will be hearing from our finalists from Paskorus 2020, including Porentados, or Main Campus Batch 1982, Duyog Di Mapalo from Southern Mindanao Campus 2019, Pisay Med Choir from different batches and campuses who all went to Med in PGH, and from PPI 98, West Visayas Campus Batch 1998. Okay, so we will be hearing from our special guests from these groups. We'll hear about their experiences and learnings from joining Paskorus last year. And Ria enjoyed this episode as well. It truly shows how Paskorus brought together batches to come up with their own mini projects for the competition. And of course, during the show, the entire Pisay community as a whole. And of course, dahil vidcast ito, may opportunity to guess the title. So during the episode, please feel free to type below what you think is the title for this episode. Type it as a comment. We have beginning now until November 26, Friday, 11:59 p.m., which also happens to be the deadline for our registration. Of course, other than commenting on what you think is the title, comment on your thoughts, what you think the guests have said, happy if we can do more for this Paskorus or for this Christmas. Again, happy to always engage with you through the comments. We'll try to reply to them and see what kind of engagement we can put together for this big cast. Okay, below, other than putting in your comments, you will also see a link to the form for the registration form and the mechanics. Basically, you need a minimum of 5 people, which could be from any campus again, as long as they are Pisay alumni and former Pisay students. And in order to register, you have to make a donation again to the PSHS Foundation at a minimum of 1,000 pesos. What else? If you want more people to join, you can have a maximum of 30 people in one group. And there is no limit to the number of entries for each batch. All right. In order to qualify as a finalist, you have to submit one qualifying song. Obviously, guys, hindi ko memorize yung mechanics kasi nagbabasa ako, di ba? But please do feel free to click the link below and look at the specific mechanics. If you have any questions for us, you may reach out to us through galingpisay@gmail.com or message us at FB, through our FB page. Just use FB Messenger. What else? Okay, if you like my shirt, it's a very special edition Galing Pisay shirt. Okay, there are still some merchandise available in the store. I don't think my pink though. But yeah, please do check out our store as well for all the items that you can still get from there. Okay. We cannot end this intro without me inviting you to the Paskorus show. We have a returning judge. Yay, super excited. We also have very special guest, new judges. So watch out for that. Again, our show is on December 19, Sunday, 10 a.m. Philippine time. Sama kayo para malaman natin kung sino kaya ang magiging Paskorus 2021 champion. Okay, pero before that, mag-vidcast na tayo. I will be passing you on to my batchmates or the hosts, Ding Dong and TJ. And thanks, of course, to our guests, Liza, Zel, Karen, and Bethel. Okay, and of course, please like this video and share it to your friends. Then join the vidcast and see you on the Paskorus show, December 19th. Take care, guys. Stay safe.
Hindi ginagawa yun. Hello. My name is Ding Dong Novenario and you are joining me for the very special episode of Galing Pisay. What? May Galing Pisay vidcasts ulit? Not quite. But we just have this ultra special episode kasi may nakaligtaan kaming isa pang manifestation ng Galing Pisay at kung feature namin ito earlier this year, medyo hindi tugma sa panahon. Ang Paskorus. So, syempre, medyo weird kung usapang Pasko at Paskorus tayo nung July at August. Baka masyado tayo ma-excite. And speaking of excitement, I am very excited to talk with our guests for today and equally excited to introduce ang kasama ko mag-host for tonight, Miss PJ Makiling.
Hi, Ding Dong. Good evening, everyone. And speaking of panahon, it's very exciting kasi nga medyo lumalamig na ang panahon. Kunyari, pero gusto ko lang actually i-flex yung Galing Pisay na hoodie that you can get from the merch store.
Still available.
Still available. It's really very exciting kasi Pasko na. And yes, may Paskorus ulit. Paskorus 2021. Sure na yan. December 19, 2021. So a little more than a month away.
Yes, for sure may Paskorus tayo. Ang hindi tayo sure is kung may sasali.
Yes, yung magandang tanong yan mamaya sa mga guests natin. Gusto ko na silang i-corner para meron tayong contestants for Paskorus.
Lock in na natin.
Lock in. Alamin natin yan sa kanila later. At kung nagbabalak mang sumali ulit ang mga guests natin today, for sure somehow it was at the back of their heads since last year. Tingnan natin kung naisip nga ba nila talaga or dead man na after that.
Mali yung sinulat ko. Back of their minds pala. Parang mali back of their heads. Anyway.
Back of their heads. Okay. Simulan na natin para malaman natin kung may sasali nga sa Paskorus 2021. Let me call on our first guest. We have from one of our finalists last year, Pisay X Med Choir or Pisay Cross Med Choir. We have from Main Campus Batch 2014, shocks ang bata nila, Ding Dong, Zel Santamaria. Welcome, Zel. Okay.
Alam mo, nakalimutan natin, mag-sound check. Hindi na tayo sanay.
Ay, oo nga. Sige, i-sound check natin. Hi, Doc Zel.
Hello po.
Ayan.
Okay.
Po, aray ko.
Po, kasi 2014 sila.
Fine. Di ba, may ipopo rin tayo mamaya. Also, representing one of our finalists last year, Pisay 98, let me call on an alumnus from Pisay Western Visayas Campus, batch 1998, Miss Karen Refamonte. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Right. So let's also welcome another representative from one of our finalists last year. Actually, third placer sila. Duyog Di Mapalong from Southern Mindanao Campus Batch 2019. So mas bata pa kay Zel. Nako.
Kay Zel.
Youngins.
We have Cristelle Magdalera. Welcome.
Hello po. Good evening.
Ito, 2019. Yung anak ko kasi 2019 din. Pero sa West Visayas campus naman. Kaya when I saw the entry ng kinatetel, syempre inaaway ko yung
Oo nga. Ang
Yung
kaya
anak
mo
mo-
lang yung kapatid mo, pero yung anak mo hindi mo kaya.
Oo. Ito, syempre, lahat ng nanood ng Paskorus last year, siguro naman maaalala kung ano yung nanalo na group. So, the next guest comes from the first placer of the very first virtual alumni Paskorus, our representative of Cuarentados, Miss Liza Virata.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are.
Yes. All right. Let's just go around the room. Siguro first question ko, we know your batches, more or less. Do you still remember your Pisay DNA, your sections?
Yes, the high school. Sala.
Guess what? Simulan natin kay Miss Liza.
Naku ha. Okay, I'm from batch 82, Sapphire, Champaka, Beryllium, Atom.
In fairness.
May atom.
Oo.
Yeah, main campus pala. Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Liza. 2014-98. So si Karen muna. Karen.
Siyempre, nag-isip ako, di ba? Okay.
Parang kailan
So,
lang, no?
Oo. Jade. Tapos, middle of the school year kasi, 3 sections. So, from Jade, naging Sapphire. Tapos, Rosal. Tapos, Lithium. Tapos, Photon.
May kodigo
Ganyan
siya
talaga
sa
pag
side
mga
mo.
medyo pioneering mga batches kayo, no? May
Ah.
mga nangyayari sa middle of the school.
Ayun yung batch ng Western Visayas Campus.
Second batch sila.
Second kami.
Second batch
Oh.
sila.
So, yung first batch was konti lang. So, okay sila sa 2 sections. So, nung dumating kami, akala nila okay lang din yung 2 sections. Eventually, they realized that our class is big than usual. So, they decided to have a 3rd section middle of the school year.
Sayang yung Jade. The best pa naman yan.
Si Dingdong kasi Jade yan eh.
Yes, Jade the best niya. All right. Zel, how about you?
Oh wait, nakamute na si
Sige,
Zel.
ako na lang magdadub sa kanya. Ako,
Hello po.
Ayan.
There.
So, ako po ay Emerald, Hasmin, Strontium, and then Truth.
Truth.
7 gold, and then 8 camia, 9 calcium, 10 proton, and then 11 Kepler Darwin, 12 Rigel Hertz. Yeah. So, medyo iba-iba na from...
Big na sila. Ganun ang
Opo.
makatagal.
Oh. Oo nga no, kasi 6 years sila. Haba nung kanilang DNA.
Kepler Darwin.
Hindi ko
So we had
nakalala
like
yun.
separate sections for like humanities. Tapos meron din for elective and yung main, what do you call that? It's been like 3 years. I don't remember anymore.
It's been that long.
Super
It
long.
feels that way.
Tayo naalala pa natin kasi not that long.
Next question. Sige. Pwede nyo bang ipakilala yung mga choir nyo from last year? Assuming na baka mag-reshuffle kayo or baka may ibang group kayo for this year. maybe you can just provide sino-sino ba ang Pisay Med Choir? Let's start with that.
Sige. Sino sila?
Bale, meron po kasi sa College of Medicine na choir po talaga, the UP Med Choir, and marami po kasi sa amin na Pisay. So, when we found out na meron pong Paskorus, parang, uy, sali tayo. Parang, syempre, parang as choir people talaga na, so, from different batches po yun, different campuses. So, yun, parang, as young as batch 2020 and as 2000.
Umayos ka.
Careful.
Umayos ka.
Sorry po. And yung pinaka-senior po sa amin was 2008 po ata.
Puro mga current medical students lahat?
Hindi po. Yung iba po sa amin students pa, yung iba po practicing na po as resident in different parts of the country po.
Oh. So yun, medyo self-explanatory naman yung
Oo.
Pisay
So
Med
medyo
Choir.
mas madali silang nag-call in kasi magkakasama sila sa UP Med Choir, no?
Yes po.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
Nice. Kasali na sila this year. You are lucky.
Madali daw eh. Unless, well, of course, busy sila. We'll see. We'll know later. How about you, Karen? Sino ang Pisay 98?
Well, our batch, Pisay 98, we call it Pisay 98 because our very first PE uniform, nung first year kami, yung P niya, yung S niya, parang P. So, pagbabasahin mo siya, parang hindi siya Pisay, Pisay siya. So, sabi namin, yes, yan na lang yung name natin for naging Pisay na siya. So, it's batchmates talaga. Tapos, I was so amused kasi yung mga hindi naman choir members ng high school, they decided to join. Tapos nalaman ko na lang, na-update ako na during college pala sila nag-choir or naging active sa Glee Club, mga ganon. So, ang saya lang. So, batchmate talaga. Kami-kami lang.
Akala ko nga typographical error lang sa registration. Pinangatawanan man lang eh. Pero yun pala yun.
Oo. That's the story behind the Pisay.
Thank you, Karen. So, magkaka-batch sila. And, yeah, eventually, yung iba pala nag-choir na rin in other, during college. Eto, Miss Liza, saan ang galing ang Quarentados 82?
Oh, we are all batchmates. And because we were, asked as early as mid-July last 2020, to submit a batch presentation for the alumni homecoming. So we started assembling our group that early, so the former Glee Club members, other singers in our batch, we know from, they joined choirs, we heard them sing at karaoke parties, so we know mahilig talaga kumanta. So that's how, we formed, and we only named ourselves. So we had a batch presentation during the 2020 homecoming, which was Wind Beneath My Wings and Tagumpay Nating Lahat, but it was more of like a tribute to the teachers. And then we also wanted to showcase, what our batchmates have been doing, their careers, after Philippine Science High School. So that was the focus because it was more, for the school and the alumni. And, but we had, it was something we could do during the pandemic, to have fun and keep us sane, and yeah. And so we also found a karaoke app, called Smule, that we could just download to our phone. So we started doing duets, group songs. So we were kind of ready to join anything, after that. And of course, we wanted to do fundraising, so before the Paskorus, we were already preparing our Christmas caroling, songs that we wanted to do fundraising for Save the Children Philippines. So we were kind of poised, to join a contest like Paskorus. And of course, when we saw the announcement, we were like, oh, sali tayo, So yeah, that was how we only named ourselves Cuarentados for the
Right.
Paskorus. Yeah, before that we were just the Batch 82 choir,
Oh.
Yeah, so the name Cuarentados is actually like play on words, mga naka-quarantine. At the same time, we're also approaching our 40th anniversary next year na.
Ayun.
Yeah, so kaya naging yung 40, and then the quarantine, so naging Cuarentado.
Sakto.
Yeah, sakto lang.
Well, we were watching them. And then when we read the names also ng mga submissions, ng entries, we looked up the meaning of Duyog di Mapalong, right?
Yeah.
Pero ako kasi, since I'm Ilongga, I sort of knew yung di mapalong, pero hindi kasi ako sure kung ano yung duyog. So parang hindi ko sure kung tama ba yung pagkakaintindi ko rin ng di mapalong or baka iba din siya sa ibang dialect. Ayun. So aside from your name, can you tell us how the group was formed and who makes up the group?
So the group is actually formed as in sobrang since grade 7, diba, like there are contests for singing. So parang, sige, by batch, parang kung sino yung alay, ganun. Parang medyo marami kami siguro mga 5 to 7 na parang constantly pag may mga pakanta-kanta, sige, like magic bunot always. Tapos, yun na yung parang the usual group, the a cappella group of 2019, na parang kung may contest, even school-wide, regional-wide, usually kami yung main na bala. Tapos may mga kasama lang kaming underclass, ganun. And then, ang nangyari ay nung when the invitation was given to us, sabi naman, sige G, I think like kaya naman. We also participated in something organized also by our batch in 2019. We helped, I think we set up a concert to help the displaced na jeepney drivers then kasi bago pa lang yung pandemic that time. Parang since nabuo na rin yung Di Mapalong, parang we just said na we should have a name. Tapos our batch name's Di Mapalong, which means basically like a fire that cannot be put out. Yeah. Because of like all the trials that we had to go through like as a batch and stuff. Duyog actually is a Bisaya word for music, for song. So it is a song that is a flame that cannot be put out, basically like that. So that's like a mantra that we have na parang team spirit, always just like pushing forward, being like so heart strong in the things that we do, especially with music, as it's like a medium for us to express ourselves. So like we banded together over the course of 6 years. Na we bonded, we've learned together with music, and we shared tonality and musicality in like in the way that we've bonded sa aming relationships. Yun, that's how yun yung na pagkabuo ng aming group.
Yan. Kitang-kita rin yung chemistry nyo actually, yung group dun sa video. Ang tanong ko lang, bakit yung dalawa walang bibingkang pinasa?
Ay, wala. Miscommunication.
Kasi nakita ko lang yung baba. So, yung nagpasahan ng bibingka. Yung nasa taas, not following instructions.
NFI. Di daw na-deliver yung bibingka on time.
Ayun. So, alam na natin kung paano sila na-form. Nakakatuwa naman, no, na batchmates, yung cool din yung nasa workplace or yung same course. Pero parang yung to get together na batchmates pa rin to do a virtual choir number. Lalo na yung kami na gumawa din ng very, very, very short salamat
Short na yun,
number.
short.
Short para sa Paskorus. Nakakatuwa kasi most of us never sang together na since high school din. So, nakakatuwa to see the batches do this for Paskorus. So, let's ask them also, how was the experience doing a choral performance virtually? Let's start with yung nagka-choir talaga na hindi virtually. Sige, sa UP Med. How was it doing it virtually?
Well, actually, medyo parang kinakapa din pa po namin nung time. Since, syempre, hindi po kami usually yung gumagawa ng mixing and editing sa Medquar. So, as yung group namin, parang first time din po namin mag-mix, first time din po namin mag-edit, and then, pero parang medyo nagets naman din po namin how to record and the technicalities. So, I guess it was both easy and hard.
Honestly, it was very, very challenging for one. Kasi nga yun, sanay tayo na pag choral, always may practice ng ganitong oras. Tapos alam mo, pag yun na time, upo, tapos kanta, like water break, the usual. And then at that time, we had to learn, parang we were on Discord. I'm not sure if you're familiar. We were on Discord, and then we'd have to, someone was streaming it, si Kent, kasi siya yung nag-arrange namin. And then he would tell us, okay, ito yung part ninyo. Very similar to, very reminiscent of how we were taught. Parang kung paano binahay yung song pag face-to-face pa. Pero sa that time, parang, okay, we can see the lines, like how he do it on the app that he uses. So it was very difficult, I think, one, teaching it. It was a whole new song that we had to learn. Two, the recording. Kasi all of us actually, very recently did we get like condenser mics. We all recorded on our phones at that time. So it was very difficult to make sure that the quality of everything was the same and to make sure that people submitted on time because we're still students actually. So it's very difficult to like habol them din na parang, hey, budget deadline na kailangan na ngayon kasi i-edit pa, ganun. Pero, eventually we did finish it naman. Pero yun lang, the whole process was like super, it was a very big learning curve for us to transition from like face-to-face to online na pag-perform and pag-practice and pag-record and stuff. But like overall, like a really cool experience. Yeah.
Learning curve pa pala yun. And yeah, considering students nga pala kayo ngayon, no? I mean, even
college students.
Ooh. So we'll see later kung sasali nga sila sa this
kung malalaki natin.
So, at saka yung mga ginagamit na apps na, no? Yung Discord, I think I have it downloaded, pero
Oo nga, meron akong Discord kasi, di ba, parang feeling hip kasi nga may anak ako, di ba?
Wala, sa Smule na lang tayo magkita.
Smule, yes.
Sa Smule, sa Discord. So, harap pa tayo kung anong appang pwedeng magpaganda ng ating mga bosses.
Sige, let's ask naman, Karen. Kayo, I'm sure, kasi si Karen, for those who are watching, is the batchmate of my sister. So I'm sure na wala din silang any activity of the sort sa batch nila to record virtual songs. So how was it, Karen?
It's actually yung thought kasi that doing something together, that was the for us, that was the main reason na come on, let's go, it will be fun to do something together. Like this is a project that we can do together kahit nasan man tayo, di ba? But the technical part, we have to ask each other how to do this, how to record, what app to use, tapos, like me, hindi ako tech savvy. So like right now, I just learned how to use the iPad using Zoom because I always use my dinosaur laptop. So it was very challenging on the technical side, but it was so much fun. And then even asking for the videos, kasi nga 'di ba na ano kami na pressure kami ng slide nung nakita namin yung mga videos ng iba. Tapos ano to? Tapos tayo kumakanta lang, wala man lang pa video. So we asked the other batchmates, since hindi na kayo kumanta, o mag-submit na lang kayo ng videos ninyo doing the pass the lantern, the pass the parol. So ang saya kasi nakita mo, ay, anak niya na yan. And it was really a fun event for us na it's like yun nga, project that you can do together even if nasang ibang sides and parts na kami ng mundo. So it's all sobrang saya siya. Tapos eventually na nag-decide kami parang on the last few days na hindi natin kakayanin ng editing nito, mga friends. Medyo talagang we need someone to do this kasi walang may skill for this, or kung meron man kailangan pa ng time to learn and to study. Of course walang time lahat, 'di ba? Nanay, mga busy sa work. So ayun, we decided on the last few days to hire someone na parang hindi nga hire parang we asked to volunteer. We asked someone to, tapos we gave parang thank you gift. Marami namang generous sa batch namin kasi you just have to ask. So ayun, but overall talagang sobrang siya. It was so much fun. It was so much fun and heartwarming.
Yes, natuwa ako dun sa pasahan nila ng parol. Naalala ko yun.
Diba? Tapos iba-ibang parol, diba? May mali.
Oo nga, yun.
Iba-ibang parol. Tapos iba-ibang season kasi may ibang part ng world na medyo sunny, yung ibang part ng nagpasa ng parol naka-winter clothes kasi winter sa kanila. So, ang saya lang.
Kasama na sa kwento yun.
Cute yun.
How about you, Miss Liza? How was the experience?
Yeah, similar experience then as the others, for someone who's used to singing in a choir, I found it hard at first because I didn't have the choir conductor in front of me to give me the starting pitch, the downbeat and all the critical cues. So, and I also didn't have the benefit of singing next to my fellow singers, so I could regulate my volume, my timing, trying to blend my voice. So it was, challenging to sing in a virtual choir. And I had to learn all these new technical skills, just to produce my video. And then bahala na yung iba how to, put them all together. So yeah, we learned a lot of new skills during this pandemic.
Yes, I agree. As a choir singer myself, pero yun, dahil medyo, aminin natin.
Nag-choir ka naman talaga.
Parang dati madaling mag-lower ng volume kung feeling mo hindi ka confident sa note. Pero ngayon parang kailangan i-record mo yung buo. Bahala na yung mag-e-edit.
Tama. Tapos, like ako, usually, nag-join ako sa choir, pero hindi naman yung star singer ng choir, Tapos, isa-send mo without the background. Tapos, mag-isa ka lahat ng trial ko, pangit, hanggang sa last due date na talaga, na parang self-conscious ka talaga sa isa-submit.
Oo. Parang confident ka na lang sa mag-minutes. Na hindi niya ilalabas on its own yung voice, yung recording mo.
Oo, tama.
Breach of contract.
Yeah, you don't know ganyan pala boses ko pag nasa recording, right?
Oo nga. And then yung nagpa-music video effect pa sila, no? Mukhang may mga iba-iba silang theme and iba-iba din yung parang style of their video. Hindi lang lahat nakatayo or naka-square na kumakanta in the Zoom windows, which we were thinking na yung iba yun yung gagawin. Like, we practiced singing together, pero syempre iba-iba yung internet speed natin. So, pag sumabay-sabay kayong nag-zoom, ang pangit-pangit pala ng output and everything. Pero sila, iba talaga. Iba-iba yung style and iba-iba yung parang flavor ng kanilang mga performances nung sinubmit nila na videos. How did you
Yeah.
come up with your concepts? Let's start with Cuarentados. How did you come up with that concept?
Well, we, of course, we were just throwing around ideas and looking at images, on the internet, to get ideas. And we were looking for a Christmas song. We were already ready with Tagumpay Nating Lahat. We just updated that video, to make it more like a tribute for the the medical frontliners. So because we had several medical doctors in our batch, so we wanted to showcase them. For the Christmas song, we did the research ourselves. We looked for the proper images, and everyone was like looking in their photo collection, what can we use, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure that's how most of the other choirs did it also. You look around the internet, yung mga YouTube videos, for ideas. And of course, we wanted to do something more, something unique, So, what else? Yeah, and then we had the video editor, put them all together. But we did a lot of the input ourselves.
Mhm. How
Was
about
your
you, Zel?
editor from the batch
sorry.
or ibang
No.
Anak
From,
ng batchmate. Hindi.
Yung mga friend of a friend,
Yeah.
that, depende sa network mo kung sino
Yes.
kung may kilala, that sort of.
All right.
Doc Zel, how did you come up with that concept?
As in yung video po, yung concept po ng
Yes, the
video.
video.
Actually, ako po kasi yung nag-edit ng videos
Ah,
namin.
siya pala may kasalanan.
And then, parang first time ko po kasi mag-edit. So, it was just something simple lang yung naisip namin. Parang, basta we feature everyone or like, may times na ito yung, sila yung i-feature, yung ibang times ito naman. Tapos, but kahit boxes lang, okay lang. Kahit na hindi na yung, basta may yung mga iba po kasi mga virtual car, mga social po talaga na may mga nagsuscroll yung people and then so pero yung kaya lang po talaga ng powers ko ay yung simple lang po. So yun lang po yung naisip namin na gawin. So okay naman po naman sa amin yun.
Yes. And okay din naman ang kinalabasan.
Oo nga.
Kahit na hindi na mag-scroll yung mga people, okay lang.
Oo.
Ganun. How about you, Karen?
Ayun, mga last minute ulit, mga few days before the deadline, someone suggested that we do the pass the lantern. And then, of course, not all of us know what's pass the lantern. How do you do that? And so again, someone needs to explain, someone needs to send video examples. This is what you're going to do. You're going to pretend to get a lantern from your left, always from your left, and always pass to your right, something like that. But it was a suggestion, and then wala naman ng ibang suggestion. Yun lang yung isang batchmate namin na nag-suggest na let's do this, and it's simple, and we can ask those who wants to join, we can ask them to send a video. It's very simple. Like, they can let their kids join. So, yun.
Honestly, like, it was, we usually make this parang document kasi na ipa-follow ng editor, like a brain dump of what we think. Tapos parang tatlo kami usually nag-collaborate, ako, si Chloe and si Kent, and then we just talk sa group chat na parang, hey, this is a cool idea, yeah, baka this could also work too. So it's just kasi hindi din kami video editors talaga, so parang whatever we think looks cool or yung nakita din namin sa like on the YouTubes. Yun lang yung pinafollow namin. So the conceptualization of everything, just like whatever we can come up with.
And it paid off.
Thankfully.
It's one of my favorite performances from last year. And yeah.
Yeah, ako din. How has the group been doing? Ano na ba mga nangyari? May mga naging performances ba kayo na hindi namin alam? At may mga sumikat na ba? May mga individual careers na ba kayo?
Solo artist.
Solo careers. Sige, let's anyone can answer. Sige. Sino bang mga may mga ginawang other virtual choir performances and may mga singing careers na?
Sa grupo namin.
Of course. Talagang inintay pa natin na na may ibang sumagot. Pero
inintay talaga no?
Yeah, we're still together and we've been very busy, this 2021. We're doing projects here and there. We did a Valentine Haranahan campaign using the SMU app, and that was to raise funds for the Philippine Science High School Foundation project, the Natatanging Guro Endowment Fund. That's our pet project because our batch initiated that in 2007. And so we wanna keep on supporting that. So we did a fundraising for that for Valentine's, and we were also given the opportunity to collaborate with Batch 71B, and Joel Navarro, of course, was the choir master for that. We did the new PSH's hymn, the one they're calling the one hymn, one Pisay hymn, so that was offered to the school as a gift, and we were so involved with that, in the middle of the year, and that was finally gifted to the school in August. And at the same time, we were also asked to be the backup singers for the singer Joan Lorenzana. I don't know if you guys know her, but she was from our era. So
era talaga.
80s kami. So
Yes.
we did backup for her 35th anniversary concert, also in August. So patong-patong yung mga commitments ng choir,
Diba?
Yeah, and we're happy that she donated the proceeds of her concert to Natatanging Guro Endowment Fund. So Lorenzana sang in the Natatanging Guro Awards. So it was easy to invite her back. Yeah, and what else did we do?
Ang daming booking, no?
Oh yeah, we also sang, in the because the 2 for the Gold event of the foundation, which was the week before the 2021 alumni homecoming. Yeah, and we also submitted a song number for that. So a lot has been going on. And yes, may sumikat na, may mga nag-solo career.
Nice.
We have three of our cuarentados have released their first singles, naks naman, as international recording artists, Yeah, and yung isa he just released his second single. If you want, I can plug si Carlos Subido, and si Joni Tila Santos Ocampo, also known as Joni T. That's her professional name. And and Agnes Bean also released a single recently.
Si Liza V. Kailan?
Ewan ko. Waiting for the right song. I don't know.
Wow. Ako nagsusmule din ako pero hindi pa ako nadidiscover ng ganyan.
I-post niyo lang sa mga Facebook niyo.
Ako, baka lalo tayong mabash. Okay. How about you, Karen? Thank you, Miss Liza.
Well, sa amin, walang other singing engagements after the Paskorus. But after that, what we got from it is a more active and engaged chat group.
Mhm.
So, before the Paskorus, rarely na nagiging active yung group chat ng batch namin. But because of that project, after that, tuloy-tuloy. Kahit bilang pa lang din yung mga nag-i-engage doon, pero at least consistently na it's active. So it's a very big blessing that came with the Paskorus. And yes, we're already joining for this year.
Ay,
Wow,
sinagot na
ayan
ang
na,
tanong.
ayan na. Lock in na din.
I announced for the batch, sana hindi nila ako awayin. Na, bakit ka nagde-decision mag-isa dyan? Hindi, nag-usap na,
Baka
sabi
tomorrow,
mag-join
hindi
na.
ka na nila batchmate.
Oo.
Baka i-kick out ako sa group
Makik out ka sa
chat.
group chat, yes.
Tinitingnan ko yung kanilang entry last time. Para talaga silang pro, no? Parang ang lamig-lamig pakinggan ang voices nila sa camera, diba? Parang wow, OPM singers tong mga to.
Yes. Sabi nga ng batchmate natin is Pinoy Pentatonics.
Oo.
Wow! Such a big compliment. Thank you so much.
Yes, it's
Ayun.
true. At saka
So,
sanay nga sa camera.
Oo.
Nagpo-project.
So since then ba, meron kayong ibang mga nagawang virtual performances? Or may nag-launch na ba ng career in singing?
Wala pa naman. I mean, before Paskorus, we were able to, that was the main reason, but parang na-solidify talaga the group, like Buyog Di Mapalong, kasi we were thinking, right, after grade 12, parang hindi na talaga, like, that was the last time we'd get to perform together. Tapos parang kami lahat pala, hindi naman lahat, pero a good amount of us joined yung chorale sa aming colleges. And then we just said that it's really different. Like, the bond that we have, the chemistry that we have, alam nating pag ganito yung weather, alam kong hindi siya nakakanta or parang ako yung sasalo sa kanya, ganun. So, we were looking for like a way to perform again. And then ang nangyari, yun nga, we got the help dun sa pag-organize nung I forgot the exact event, but we organized yung concert for the displaced jeepney drivers, and we were able to perform yung Noiti, the one that we submitted. And then sabi naman, okay, that's done, I guess. Like that's it. We'll probably produce another one in the future. And then this fell into our lap. So really the progression of, like, I mean, yung pag-schedule lang ng events. Pero sobrang galing na timing, sobrang ganda ng timing na dumating din yung Paskorus 2020 nung nabuo na kami. Parang medyo na-solidify na. And after naman, wala pa namang nag-launch ng career talaga. Kasi nga, we're still really busy with school, but like we do try to make covers and stuff when we can. Yung mga ganon.
Ayan. So, 5 lang naman kasi yung talagang pili. So, yung mga 5 sa inyo, pwede nang mag-start para sa Paskorus.
Kina-convince na talaga kayo.
Kina-convince. 5 lang.
Nakapag-perform ba ang med choir during the pandemic? I mean, even non-Pisay as a group?
Well, yung group po namin na Pisay X Med Choir, hindi na po kami nakapag-perform again. Like, hindi na po kami nakapag-produce ng virtual choir again. Pero Med Choir, as a choir, concert din po kami. So, yun. Online virtual concert. So, yun po. Marami din naman pong Pisay doon, pero hindi po sila nakasama nung Paskorus.
Ayan na! Message mo na sila bukas.
Alam na.
Malapit na ang submission of entries or at least registration forms.
Ito, meron akong i-share.
Ayan. Excited ako sa i-share mo.
Ooh.
Were able to sing with power, high energy level, a performance level, and each of their voices was represented. They made me think, while listening to them, I was as if I were listening to recording artists.
They sang a well-blended, balanced presentation. They were unpretentious in terms of their production quality, almost bare bones, but really well done. And, in spite of the gloominess of our situation, they sang with so much hope.
I love it. Thank you, Batch 96, for making Paskorus 2020 really inclusive. Okay, back to this group that I love. I love your sound, I love your look, your vitality, and your youthful energy. So props to you people for being both soloists and group singers.
Grabe yung cheering ko dito sa sa group nila during the program. Pati yung mga kids ko, they were watching along with me kahit na kunyari nasa backstage ako, and they were watching along, and they were saying na grabe, ang galing-galing ng group na yan.
Yes. Ano masasabi niyo sa comments ng mga judges sa inyo?
Sobrang, I think we were floored, really. We judges of that caliber complimented us the way that they didn't. They also told us like certain remarks, like how we say certain syllables, like very technical stuff. Now we did talk about na parang tama. In the next one, like it's always a learning experience for us because we're super young, and like it's just really cool, and we got to experience that the caliber of judging also. Yeah, super cool.
DJ, super young daw,
Oo, super young sila. Nainis ako,
Nangaasa.
And this year, cool din ulit yung judges, ha? So, worthy opponents and very high caliber judges.
Hindi ko lang alam kung mabait sila.
Oh no!
Yun ang hindi natin sure Pero I think, yung judges natin last year was, we're really all positive.
Not mean anything if your interpretation is not well done. This group was able to maximize the interpretation of the two songs that they rendered. In fact, I could say that the caliber is worth showing internationally or at CCP.
It was a committed performance. You could see the effort put not only in the video production but also in coming up with a cohesive choral sound. It's already difficult to do that live, face to face. My gosh, to do it online and in different countries is an amazing feat.
The presentation is notable for its heartfelt rendition on a theme that is undeniably relevant. The choice of songs underscored the need for unity and faith. It was inspiring to note that these Pisay alums were themselves living the goals of the Pisay scholar, to be a force for good, serving the people.
Judges
Very
natin
helpful.
last year.
We were so impressed with their technical comments. It was like being in a classroom and listening to them, critique our choir and the other choirs as well. We learned a lot just from listening to them.
Yes, parang it
Medyo,
was a master class. No?
yeah, masterclass. Medyo scary nga kasi like, oh, for future reference, we have to do that next time.
Comments, no? Sa mga comments ng mga viewers, that's what they were saying, di ba? Pati yung mga parang choir directors or mga choir people, they were saying they were taking down notes from the comments.
Yung mga technical words, mga malalalim na choir words.
The horizontality and the verticality. Like, oh, they're looking at our mouths, going up and down,
So alam niyo na this year, kailangan mga ganun ang mga...
Yeah, I know, may effort.
How about you, Karen? Kumusta naman ang comments niyo?
Yun nga, yung kanina as I shared, nung nagchichikahan tayo, di ba? We are very, anong tawag ba? We were very touched. Kasi technicality side talaga, we know that we are, parang parang, I mean, kita mo naman yung Quarentados, they're stellar performances. I mean, we did our best on our part. And we were ready for the technical comments from the judges, and we were ready for it because we know naman our not shortcomings but our areas for improvement, AFIs. No, yes, ganun. Positive scripting tayo dito,
I
friends.
know.
Kasi baka ma-kick out ako sa chat group, diba? So we know that, and kahit ako nga, diba? I know. So pero the judges were very kind in their words for our batch. And we were like, when we were watching, pero kasi parang nag-watch party kami during the presentation and the judges' comments. Sabi naman, nakakaiyak naman yung mga sinabi ng judges kasi they saw our effort. So they chose not to really be very OC sa technical side of our performance, of our entry, but they were very kind and generous with their words because they saw our efforts and they saw small kids there. They saw that. They saw the participation and the willingness of everyone who joined, even with the videos or with the singing, that they chose not to judge us very critically on the technical side. So we're very blessed with that. And yun nga, sobrang nakaka-touch.
Yes, very positive yung feeling. No?
Yes.
How about you, Zel?
For us naman po, since parang, actually medyo sanay na po kami na nabibigyan po ng comments and we've also parang joined competition before. So, parang very appreciated po talaga na very constructive sila mag-comment. So, yun, parang natuwa naman po kami.
Sige, tingnan natin this year kung ganun pa rin. Nanakot.
I just want to ask, hindi ko na-ask last time kung Paskorus din ba ang tawag so when you were in Pisay, Miss Liza, and also sa West Visayas campus ba, Paskorus din ang competition, ang tawag sa choral competition?
Actually, Paskorus wasn't established yet during our time. Instead, we had some intersectional choir contests, but it wasn't, for the Christmas season, and it wasn't done every year. I remember second year we did that contest, and fourth year. I don't remember doing it in third year. So it wasn't a regular thing yet. But the Glee Club was actually becoming more active in joining outside contests. This especially when Miss Evelyn Mijares became our advisor. So, that, and we were her first music students when she joined Philippine Science High School. So,
ang galing.
Si Miss Mijares. Pero yeah,
That's
I
why,
remember.
yeah, that's why when she mentioned CCP, kasi sumali tayo dun sa contest sa CCP noon.
Yun pala.
You know, parang may reference din to the past,
Yes.
contest.
And din namin naman ni Miss Meharis na naging students na kayo. So,
Yeah, she knows us.
How about sa inyo, Karen?
Sa West
Sa
Visayas.
amin, maybe because maliit, konti lang kami. Parang I remember that there are verse choirs and there are intersection contests during Linggo ng Wika and all, but the choir, as in singing choir, parang walang intersection or kahit within the batch, unless my memory is failing me na, no? Pero Glee Club is there, but we are not joining also outside competition. Glee Club was there to sing during the Philippine National Anthem, during programs and the likes. But yun nga, maybe because of our number. Kasi di ba from 2 sections lang and then 3 sections lang. So we were the pioneer we belong to the first 4 batch na pioneer ng West Visayas campus eh. So and yun nga yung sabi ko, di ba, na nakakatuwa kasi nga during high school parang pili lang eh yung kilala ko na Glee Club member. Tapos nung nag-decide kami to join the contest, ay ang saya kasi nga marami. And yun, nalaman ko na contest pala. I mean, they were involved during college na. Tapos natuwa ako kasi nga like sila Miss Liza and sila ni Doc Zel, they were actually really in an active choir na, I mean, even before the Paskorus. Kami talaga, mga ano lang kami, mga brave souls. Mga brave souls lang kami na, kasi nga, because Manang PJ it's Pamela's, Pempoy's big sister. Tapos, sabi niya, guys, come on, Manang PJ is they're sponsoring this and let's join. It's kami, go, come on, let's join. Even
Kawawa talaga pag younger sister ka. Kasi pag may project yung ate, wala silang magagawa.
Full support. Tapos si Pem, gino-joke namin yan si Pem na ano ka namin Pem manager. Kasi hindi naman yan siya sumali sa singing, sa choir. So parang siya yung taga-registration form, siya yung oy, deadline na, ito na ito yung mga reminders. So, but we're very grateful nga. Kasi because of her and because of PJ, yun, we decided to, come on, let's go, brave souls nga talaga. So sino pa bang kumakanta? O sino pang pwedeng mag-soprano ba? Ano ba yung soprano, alto? Ano pa yung melody lang? Yung ganon. So it was really a fun experience for all of us.
Here. So may mga bagong group chats na nagawa, may mga what are your other fondest memories when you were doing your presentation? Anyone?
Sige. Fondest memories. Ang Kwarentados, since you were already invited nung June, you had your project na. How was it more fun nung nag-Paskorus making kayo?
Well, when we saw the finalists, na nakapasok kami sa finals, then we were like, oh, we're the oldest batch. We're the oldest contestants. And so we are representing the older batches, so we were able to get support from the older batches because we are the thunders now,
Ang dami yung likes, no? Di ba sila yung pinakamadaming shares and likes? Oo.
Yeah. So,
nakakatuwa rin naman kasi yung ginawa nila. Ang hirap kaya nung titingin ka dito.
Oo nga.
Grabe talaga, bongga talaga sila. Yung parang mga professional MTV.
Yes.
Ganun talaga yung datingan.
Namin yung mga entries.
Ganun talaga yung datingan ganun talaga yung datingan ng Kwarentados. Tapos, but even Doc Zel's group, ang galing. Sabi namin, wow, na-amaze kami talaga. I mean, coming from amateurs, parang wow! I mean, as a choir group, kasi we never had people. I mean, we were not choir members, all of us that sang in the Paskorus.
Because like it was very new, diba, for everyone. Like with the pandemic, everyone was new to Zoom. Everyone was new to like, do we use Google Meet? Like, what's the fastest? And yung hindi lag, tas hindi pa mabilis yung internet ng everyone. So I think like getting to figure out like step by step exactly how we could have that plan come to fruition. It was just really cool to see it like slowly come together. Like, okay, may plan na tayo, sige, sasali tayo. Sige, like gumawa na si kantang arrangement. Sige, meet tayo ng ganitong oras. Sige, kailangan may deadline ng ganito. And then like it's really cool to like remember how that felt before. Na parang, okay, pag ganitong time, if the contest is like November 20, that means dapat maayos na yung costume natin ng like Friday and stuff like that. So it's just very reminiscent of like the face-to-face experience also. Like to relive memories, yun nga lang online. So that's like a really cool memory, I think, that we all have with Paskorus 2020.
Sobrang ganda kaya.
Ano kaya yung fondest memory niya of Paskorus last year aside from editing their their entry?
Pass the parole.
Si Doc Zel, ano yung kanyang fondest memory?
Siguro po parang kasi it's been so long since we've like sang, kasi syempre parang as a choir parang always gustong kumanta, ganyan. Tapos, nung nag-pandemic, parang na-stop po yun. So, the actual singing was like, parang nakakatuwa po siya and parang, forgot the word, but heartwarming and like, oh, it's a nice experience to sing with them again. Lalo na po, since alumni na po yung mga ibang sumali sa amin, parang hindi na po sila nakakasama sa mga performances namin. So, it was nice to sing with them again. Parang isang malaking throwback po to our previous singing experiences. Parang ganun po.
Yes. Masaya rin yun. Marami kang mga nakikitang dating kasama mong sa mga choir.
Yeah, but I was so impressed by the quality of the submissions, especially by the younger batches. Galing. May mga tunog pentatonics, ganyan. So, yeah.
Tapos
yeah, so good.
Iba din yung feel ng videos nila pag alam mo na younger batches talaga. Parang ang modern na talaga ng
editing.
Yung editing. Tsaka yung pag-project nila sa camera. That's what we were saying when we were watching the entries, no? Like, itong mga bata, talagang parang effortless lang sa kanila talaga na tumingin sa camera or, to emote.
So this year, puro TikTok videos ang natin.
Puro filter.
Yun ang advantage.
Kasi nag-learn, catching up, ganon.
Yes, ang dami nang nag-upskill. So, ready ba ang ating mga choirs ngayon? Teka, before that, PJ, ano bang meron? Ano bang tatanungin natin?
Ayan na. Sige, ipapalock in na natin sila, of course.
Papirma na natin.
Siyempre, para sure na i-screenshot ko to and then naka-record din naman kayo. So, talagang mababash kayo pag hindi kayo nag-join. Ganon. Okay. So just before we ask each one of them, I just want to remind everyone who is watching and yung mga gusto din mag-share ng info, we only need 5 to 30 people, all batches and all campuses ng halo-halo. Hindi counted yung current students ng Pisay. Except lang yung main campus batch 96. Sad kami kasi gusto sana namin sumali talaga. Buti na lang, may excuse kami. Your registration deadline is on November 26, and I think that's a Friday. Tapos the registration fee is in a form of donation to the PSHS Foundation. So minimum donation would be 1,000 pesos. Pero of course, since it's Christmas at kung feel nyo na kailangan nyo mag-gift ng bonggang-bongga sa foundation, you're welcome to do so. The first submission would be on November 30. That's your qualifying entry. And it's in the form of a video ng Christmas song. It can be one song or a medley of Christmas songs as long as it's performed in a cappella. Okay, so we have the mechanics posted, and then we will post also the link of the registration forms for everyone here, especially the ones here in this
Yes.
Vidcast, the guests here. Ayan. Sige, tanongin na natin si...
Before we go into the golden question, criteria for judging: technique 40%, artistry and musicality 30%, difficulty of 20%, difficulty of piece is 20%, and then yung likes is 10%. So make sure you have your networks na for those likes. And ito na, golden question na. Sasali ba kayo ng Paskorus 2021? Unahin natin.
Tanungin na natin yung winner muna. Yung winner last year. Para alam na nilang matatakot sila.
Are you going to defend your crown?
Yes.
Ay, nako, yes.
Nako, yes talaga. Baka mag-no na yung ibang guests natin.
Sali na kayo, please.
Pero ito, ang ating...
Kaya nyo yan.
They want worthy opponents daw. So, dapat may comeback kayong lahat.
Pero, third sila last year. Tingnan natin kung this year makuha nila ang corona. Ethel, will you be joining this year?
We're thinking about it na po. We're thinking about it.
We will send you the forms na later.
Oo. Ito na yung 1,000. Kala mo naman yun yung nakakapigil. No?
Oo nga.
How about you, Karen?
Oh, yes. Pero sana may mga special awards, no? Yung kahit hindi sa technical side, sobrang galing.
Yung talagang itinupush natin.
Cutest video, mga ganon.
Most heartwarming video.
Malay mo, di ba? Most heartwarming, most meaningful. Saan kayo naiyak? Saan kayo mga ganon?
Malay mo, most number of non-singing alumni.
Oo. Most number of parol passes. Sige, abangan natin kung anong gimmick nila this year. Baka Christmas tree naman yung ipapasa nila. And then let's ask Zel, how about you?
Yes. Ay, dinab ko lang pala si Zel.
Dali, habang naka-mute, dali.
We're naghahagilap pa po ng people.
Ako na magte-text. Dali.
Hindi pa po sure, but we'll see.
Hirap pag frontliner these days, pero you should do it, Zel, para exciting the frontliners doing the Paskorus.
Yes. Ito insider information. Nagtanong na si Zel kung pwedeng face-to-face ang recording nila. So may balak.
So meron na silang concept.
Nag-open na nga yung mga malls dyan, di ba? So pwede na yan.
Doon na kayo sa mall mag-jam.
Pwede ng hybrid ang kanilang music video.
And that's what I'm also excited about since medyo nag-open up na. So may mga posibleng hybrid na may face-to-face. Ang dami rin
madami ng vaccinated.
Ang dami na rin nag-upskill from last year. So I'm sure yung mga editing, kayang-kaya na yan. Yung mga, ang dami na rin inspiration if you're looking through YouTube for inspiration for other videos na nagawa. And I'm sure ang dami na makikita. So I'm really looking forward to our 4 teams today. It's not gonna 4, ha? Yung mga thinking about it dyan, ha?
Mga thinking about it, may e-signatures, we accept it na.
Pero sige, we'll accept, we'll see. All right, so yes. PJ, may questions ka pa?
sige. I'll let them off the hook na for now. Na-corner na natin sila. So, I guess that will have to do. And then, excited na tayo kasi within this week, submission of registration forms already.
Yeah. So, I guess, magkikita-kita tayo ulit this December 19. Rematch sa ibang mga kasama natin today. And hopefully, some surprises from others who will be joining us this year.
And just like our Paskorus back in high school, minsan it's not about the prize money. Although, of course, it's still nice to, win the money. But it's also the bragging rights. Kasi naman, syempre, Pisay, gusto talaga ng mga bragging rights. And just the sheer fun of reconnecting with each other and bringing people and our batchmates and our families and friends na Pisay together to celebrate the holidays.
Yes, and with that, I would like to thank our guests for today, Zel, Karen, Tetel, and Liza. Thank you for joining us in this special edition of the Galing Pisay Vidcast. And we're looking forward to seeing your names sa registration. Wala pong substitution dito.
Yes, and we look forward to seeing your videos and our finalists, which will be announced on December 8th na for Paskorus 2021.
On behalf of the Galing Pisay team, this is Dingdong Navinario.
And PJ Makiling, mga Galing Pisay.
Thank you.